We're hot. We're live.
All right, everyone, put their mask back on.
Oh, damn it!
I mean, I'll do it. Fine for the people, for the mechs.
Yeah, that's right.
So, David, remember how I was saying
United States of America?
Yeah, exactly. So, remember how I was saying that Uzaki-chan is aggressively Japanese?
Of course.
Well, Metal Wolf Chaos
How could I forget?
Is aggressively Japanese and American all at the same fucking time.
Excuse me?
It's Japan's America.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the most apt thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
So, I heard about this game like years ago. I'm like, oh, haha, stupid meme game, haha. Maybe I'll try it one day, ha. And then it actually comes out in the States. I'm like, oh.
Wait.
I can
give us one thing.
Sure.
Robert, remind us what the tagline was when it came out again.
In the States?
Yeah.
Oh, they had a Mech America Great Again.
There you go. That's the one.
Excuse me?
The tagline for when this is coming out last year was Mech America Great Again.
No, that's genius. What are you talking about?
I never said it wasn't.
It's strong. It's really strong.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
That should stay.
I can finally realize my dream of playing a definitely not FromSoft game.
At least they know who they're pandering to.
Yeah.
The Reddit army, if you will.
No, David, this is like pre-Reddit era. This game is like originally from like 2003 or some shit.
Yeah. No way.
Wait, hold on. Do you know the lore behind this thing before we continue?
No, I don't.
So a long time ago in the dark distant past of like 2003, Microsoft is a big joke in Japan because the Xbox doesn't fucking sell over there. So they contacted a bunch of Japanese developers to try to be like, okay, make exclusive games for the Xbox and we'll throw money at you, right?
Yeah.
But one of those developers was From Software, where we know they made stuff like, Dark Souls, Sekiro. They also had this series called, Armored Core. Armored Core, right?
Yeah.
So like, okay, we can make like a game like that for the Xbox Classic. Fuck, whatever. So
no, the Xbox One, but the Xbox One, not the Xbox One, but the Xbox One.
Yeah, the classic Xbox, whatever, man. Point is, with the sack of money that Microsoft gave FromSoft, they decided to make Metal Wolf a parody Armored Core game, I guess. And you know what?
Oh, I don't like it. Why do we got to parody our... Oh, I know this game.
You know this game.
You finally understand.
Oh,
so
Mech America Great Again, indeed.
That's right.
So this feels and sounds exactly like what a slightly upscaled Dreamcast game would.
Yes.
I always thought I would play this game in an arcade. A Chuck E. Cheese, if you will.
David, it plays like it should be in one.
Wait, I would love to see this with a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh man, throw like right next to the fucking Fist of the North Star fighting game.
Hell yeah. In a
Chuck E. Cheese specifically, yes. Before they all like go boom from the plague or whatever.
Man,
but like,
I wonder how arcades are doing right now.
They're not. So so all the voice clips, all the sound effects, all the music sounds like it's ripped straight up like Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, as they should. The art style matches the Sonic Adventure 2
No,
vibe.
but like, if you threw in the random rapper dude from like Pumpkin Hill, this would sound exactly like a Sonic the Hedgehog soundtrack from like the Dreamcast era.
Right.
Oh man.
I wish I was exaggerating. Like, I cannot tell the difference.
I don't wish you're exaggerating. I enjoy that.
Just I don't know how they got the idea to make a fucking like American parody mecha thing. Like,
because America's hilarious.
Let's be perfectly honest here. If anyone has a device capable of mass destruction that is completely unnecessary, it's America.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Japan would go for the style points more.
Yeah, but they don't have the resources,
that we know of.
That we know of.
Well, they made their point when they put a Gundam in the middle of Diver City Mall.
Twice.
It didn't need to shoot anything.
Yet.
America wants it to shoot.
Okay, but that's a little bit like when North Korea pulls together literally all of their resources to make a parade.
Turn off all the lights. Use
So
all the power to light one hallway that the parade
Yeah.
will go through.
Yeah, exactly.
So ignoring like all the blatantly stupid shit I'm gonna get to with this game, the gameplay is like
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get it's gonna come later. I just want to get like the blah 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 gameplay stuff out of the way.
Wait,
So,
wait,
like-
wait. Before we do
Yes.
gameplay, just explain to me: is the plot as stupid as I
Yes.
think it is?
Yes.
Is it just the
Yes.
president saying really bad
No.
quotes?
No. It's even stupid.
Yeah. Don't worry, that'll come soon, TM.
Okay.
So
okay.
like it controls pretty close to like Armored Core 3 of all things. Just with
Excuse
less like less vertical boost.
Is it slow?
It's fairly slow overall. You have limited boosting in like left and right, but it's not like crazy like in 4 Answer or anything.
Well, we didn't have the technology back then to make
Yeah.
things go.
You
that
don't have the frame rate to hold that boost together.
I'll
No.
never get over 4 Answer.
It's really dumb. It's like the dumbest it's ever been.
Armored
No, but
Core.
like the gunplay, like the melee attacks, all feel really good.
Do they really?
Dashing into stuff feels really good, which is
Okay.
not what I expected.
See, when you first started talking about this, I was personally under the impression that this game was bad.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what?
What I'm hearing from you is that it looks terrible, but it feels great.
Wait a minute. Is the game like America, where it's literally just as bad as it is good?
It's stapled together in all the essential places.
Like America.
Yeah,
This game is genius. This game is fucking genius.
10 out of 10. No,
I don't know anyone's
so
talking.
like even though the mech controls actually like way too well for what it should for its time period, the enemies and the bosses are how do I say this? Not good.
What?
So there's like a bunch of like random like when it comes to boss fights like effectively one hit kills which catch you off guard. Like if you know what you're looking for, you'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, I can avoid this for the most part. But like
Before you know,
it just feels really bad.
Yeah.
And like all the enemies like don't really, they're just kind of there to get blown up.
Mm.
They're kind of there to show like how strong you are for scale, I guess. Which
Yeah,
isn't
'cause
bad because like there's a bunch of
I
like,
love that.
like there's a bunch of like destroyable elements in the environment to also like get that point across, but just like no enemies minus like 1 or 2 bosses ever really pose any form of challenge.
No, well, David, that's good, but the problem is, yeah, when nothing poses a challenge anymore, you know, you gotta have something, right?
I will say though, so there is one boss that was actually I think kind of cool, where you're in I believe it was like New York City, after like a fake showdown with the vice president, who is definitely not evil in this game, 100%. He's the hero of America, of course. There's this legally distinct Metal Gear Spider creature.
Good.
Where it's like, I don't know, just like imagine like a 4 to 8-legged ray.
Good.
Ooh.
And that's like,
Okay.
that's the boss. And you can't really damage it up until you destroy its like giant, like, I guess like recharge station or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
But like,
I figured it was a tier battle where you just keep deleting the legs until you get to the body.
no. This ain't no like Jenga tower, David. Come on.
You
I
know,
guess they can't all be stacked.
Yeah,
I can be honest, Robert. I
Yes.
want you to tell me. I want you to get to the juicy part about how fucking dumb this game is, and then tell us a bit more about the bosses.
Okay, I mean, doing that thing about that boss was like the last thing I had interesting to say about the gameplay.
Oh, really? What? There's
I
nothing
mean, like,
else?
there's other stuff, but it's like I could just be like digging for like I don't know, like fossils in like a 1x1 grid. Like, I could find more stuff to say, but like it's nothing like mind blowing.
Okay, cool. There
Yeah.
is one thing. I mean, and would you say the enemies are like designed too realistically in a way? You know what I mean? 'Cause there's a
I
lot
mean-
of like just dudes, right?
So
And you're a mecha.
It runs the range from these are just dudes, and they are obviously cannon fodder, to like these tanks could in theory deal a little bit of damage to you, but they move so slow.
Right.
They're
They're
not really
a
doing
joke.
anything. Yeah.
Okay.
So like if you were just like, let's say there's a few tanks, like you could take them out in pretty quick succession if you have the right weapon. So like they're never really that much of an issue.
Mhm.
But now for the stupid shit, the reason why I actually wanted to bring this game up
Go ahead.
One thing. Is it
Yeah.
true that your weapons are just normal human weapons strapped and that pop out of the mecha?
Yes and no.
Isn't that how it works?
They are, for the most part, they are normal human weapons, but they're not strapped to the mecha. You hold them. You hold them
Right.
in your handball. Use like a real ass person.
Yeah, what I mean is it toggles through like assault rifles, but on a mecha, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Everything's on a mecha.
Everything's on.
So blah blah blah. I'm gonna spoil like a 2003 whatever mecha game that has no real.
I don't
plot
think that's
relevance.
even the mentality. I think it doesn't matter if you spoil this story.
I mean, I was getting out of the way. If you want to experience the stupid shit firsthand, you should probably check out.
That is
I
fair.
mean, what's the plot? The president wins.
You have to make America great again.
You have
Because
to.
it's not about the overarching plot. It's about the steps you take to get there. It's about the kayfabe reality of Metal Wolf Chaos.
Excuse me. You saved the chili dog stand. The president can now eat food.
I mean,
The president wins.
David, you joke, but that's the energy this game has.
That is exactly the energy this
actually
game
the
has.
exact energy.
Look,
What I'm
David,
getting from this here is Japan has essentially made a virtual cheeseburger with a
David, this has
with an
all the
American flag
energy
on
of
top.
Sonic Adventure with twice the amount of guns,
With extra cheese.
with extra burger.
My God, Big Smoke from San Andreas would be proud.
No, he wouldn't.
Why'd you have to? There's only one Big Smoke.
There is the Big Smoke.
There's
No
the
more,
Big
no
Smoke.
less. So,
I just
like,
felt like it needed to be
the dialogue
That's true. So tell us.
is so fucking rigid and so bad, but so good.
Yes.
If you took a shot for every time he says, "And I am the president of these great United States of America," you'd probably be dead by the time the credits roll.
Mr. President. Yeah, can we talk about the secretary
Yes,
and
we
how
can.
like
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to
Crazy.
what the other wings of
how
the do.
glassed she is?
24/7.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is totally like a betrayal sequence where it's like, oh yeah, if you don't leave the president, whatever, blah blah blah, I'm gonna kill everyone you know, everyone you've ever seen, all your extended family, every pet shop you've ever gone to, and so on and so forth.
Does he say that?
I may have tacked on the pet shop, but no, it's definitely there. The point is, it's everyone you have ever even potentially interacted with across multiple lifetimes.
The guy who sells you shawarma.
Yeah, exactly. That guy, fuck him. He gave you a discount.
I'm gonna beat you up so hard your kids will inherit the bruising.
Oh my god. But okay. So I have a question for you. How do you think this game ends?
For
So
me,
knowing that the basic plot premise is you're the president fighting the vice president to retake America.
yeah.
I am fairly sure it involves sending the vice president to space, and upon his explosion, his shattered, scorched remains turn into a giant flag, American flag in the sky, in which
That's
the
not wrong.
Japanese salute and the citizens of the United States salute,
You
and
know,
America is whole again.
That's
for
strong.
some complete improv, that's really good.
Well, what do you have to say?
No, you just fight the president like near the White House again. Maybe okay, I'll throw in a little spin, okay? Maybe you take the Washington Monument and you use it as Dragon Slayer, but that's about all I got.
So I gotta say,
Okay.
David is 100% closer to
Yeah,
what actually occurs.
that's okay.
So after returning to the White House, which has now been renamed the Fight House, and is now in a full suit
No,
of
shut
armor
up.
and
Wait,
turrets,
What?
Hold on, go back.
The Fight House?
is the White House is renamed to the Fight House for one of the final missions in the game when you were trying to retake Washington D.C. from the vice presidents.
Hold up. What was that board meeting like?
I don't think they had a board
They
meeting.
didn't have David. It's very clear from every interaction in this game there were no board meetings. It's all based off hype.
In game development, at what point were they just like, all right, how deep can we make this?
David,
How
this game
dark can we go?
This game is unabashedly a video game. It doesn't give a shit about any like storytelling or movie conventions. They're there to have a good ass time.
No, they knew their audience, and now I'm interested.
So after saving the
Please
Fight
tell
House,
more of this Fight House.
after saving the Fight House, the vice president makes a dramatic escape to Los Angeles. You have to fight him.
Space.
Wait, we have to fight him throughout the casino. And as you're about to deal the finishing blow, the vice president tosses himself into orbit.
Tosses him. Oh,
But
with
not
the
before.
Mecha, he throws.
Well,
him?
he jumps into a space shuttle that's conveniently in that area.
Okay.
And as he's trying to make his dramatic escape, you latch onto the side.
Okay.
Where
great.
you then have your final battle on the ISS.
Good. Oh, that's really good.
Hold up. Is this in the mech or is this fist to fist?
This is in the mech. This is not Metal Gear. I'm sorry, David.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Usually it ends with old people fighting fist to fist, but no. Okay, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, but after finally fucking doing the job, saving America, saving space, your guy attempts to save the vice president who's tumbling towards Earth.
Of course.
And the only way to make this possible is by ripping off a piece of the ISS and using it as a surfboard,
Yes.
a snowboard to surf and sail through the debris and reach the vice president in time.
Yes.
America.
I think I'm screaming in the background. But yeah, that's what this game's about. It's about freedom. It's about friendship, betrayal, kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
David.
Oh man.
Believe in your own
justice.
Does the president order a large fry as he burns back into the atmosphere?
No. But he does reschedule his meeting with Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. He sure fucking does.
He
So
looks at Japan, he looks into the distance, and he says, "Prepare the second bomb."
oh no. David, why?
I'm
mean
feeling
third? I think you lost your bomb count.
possibly, yeah. Prepare the third bomb, 3 times the charm.
Third time is the charm.
We'll show North Korea.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
But knowing how dumb the end is, like there's a bunch of other smaller, stupid subplots. Where it's there's a mission in Miami, which is actually the map's pretty well designed.
Does it
But,
look like Miami?
It's Miami Beach, so it's a beach with a giant boat or whatever.
Okay.
But the whole point of the mission is to stop the white slave trade.
Excuse me?
Apparently the vice
You heard
president,
him,
now leader of the glorious nation, is selling off white people to the highest bidder.
Pardon me?
This is a real plot point.
Why didn't you mention this first? This is ridiculous.
Not. This is.
The white slave trade.
Yep.
This just became Duke Nukem.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty apt.
That's pretty accurate. I didn't expect a Duke Nukem pull today, but that's pretty good.
No one ever expects a Duke Nukem pull.
No
one expects Duke Nukem.
We're gonna take this apple pie, and we're gonna shove it in that lab over there. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I gotta say, how much pull do you think the president has, our current president right now, that through some bout of drunken rage could definitely demand that a robot be developed in his honor so that they pilot it?
I'm gonna be honest. It's probably happened already.
At some point.
DARPA's got some shit.
All I'm saying is that we're two unique presidents away from getting to Michael.
That's right. He's what president?
He's the 47th, and we're currently on 45.
42nd president. The United
Oh,
States.
we know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you don't know.
Imagine we need somebody dumber in the
We need someone. We need someone more patriotic.
Yeah.
We need an icon.
Kanye's too smart.
I don't know about that one.
Smart?
Yeah, no, Kanye would never buy it. We need somebody that will look into space and say, "I need to defend that."
We need someone to fight for their own justice.
Basically,
we need someone Misaki-chan.
We need someone who has an escape pod only for themselves.
No, but David, he would never have an escape pod just for himself. He's there for the nation. He's there for everyone's freedom. He's there for his own justice.
Well, so long as the robot works, yeah, but in the event that it doesn't,
when all his friends left him, he still went back to save their asses. This
I mean,
this
I
Mr.
think he's got
Michael is a
big
real
gun.
president.
He's the 47th president, you say?
Yes,
We'll see what happens.
we will.
We were
You
wrong
know-
about Back to the Future, but we'll be right about this one.
Before last election cycle, I really thought that this was in the realm of pure fantasy. No
But
longer.
now
now,
anything's possible. The gloves are off. The table's on fire, and so am I, which means there's nothing left to lose.
No, there's nothing at this stage with the pandemic rising. We could use a couple mecha fights right now.
I'm about it.
I'm about it.
I'm about it.
I would vote to change the White House's name to the Fight House if
I would vote to change the White House to the Fight House.
Yeah. With a ring and everything. You know, with pro wrestling every day.
Yep.
I'd pay to see some bare knuckle fighting in the middle of the Oval
hell yeah.
Office.
100%.
You know, I'm about it. If we had what president was it? Grant? No.
Yeah.
Was it Grant?
Grant was pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So if we had him, I'm pretty sure we can make it happen. We
He's
would
a
have the
Civil
whole-
War general.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't our boy Honest Abe body a few guys with his bare knuckles?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Pretty.
I mean,
It was probably more of a back in the day thing, but still, probably.
Man, can you imagine the president just throwing down?
Yes.
I always flash back to the Dexter's Lab episode where Mount Rushmore fights itself and they were Mecha the whole time.
Oh yeah. I never tell a lie.
It's a Mecha?
It's always been.
Fuck.
Yeah, apparently Dexter and Mandark know how to Frankenstein themselves a couple robots without any real talent whatsoever.
All right, you lads have any follow-up questions? Yes, no, maybe so.
How did you play this game?
On Steam. It has an official
what?
release on Steam and PS4.
That's right, David. You go do it right now. Wait, is it on Switch?
It's not on Switch. That's why I originally held off on
pretty
buying it, because I'm like, okay, I really want this for my Switch, and then it just never came out on Switch.
Is the game just that popular, or is it just that much of a joke?
Not much of a joke. It don't go with high expectations.
Wait, no,
so
the answer is yes.
so David, the momentum of the gameplay is pretty fun. Some of the at least the final boss is actually pretty frustrating and feels unfair. Like, you might be better off just emulating an older Armored Core if you want a solid gameplay experience. If you're in for the joke and all the butcher dialogue and Sonic music, play it.
Well, keep in mind, David likes or is good with a level more repetitive crushing than we are, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because he liked getting the fucking robot.
What?
Zoe,
Ava?
there you go.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he likes
Getting
Zoe
the other
1.
fucking robot, yeah. A lot more than we possibly would have. So there's that.
I still need to get to Zoe 2 because Zoe 2 is known to be extremely good.
Right.
Zoe 2 is good and fun.
Hmm.
When are they gonna give me my
Never.
Robert? Did that Armored Core parody on the Switch ever satisfy you?
No.
Yeah.
No, Deus Ex Machina, I think was the actual name. It's whatever.
Yeah, it
That's
didn't really do
kinda
it for
sad
me.
to hear. I don't like.
I want my Armored Core back.
Yeah, I want my Armored Core back. It's too bad that everything FromSoft makes now prints too much money to go back to Armored Core.
Wait, it prints too much money, you say?
Dark Souls prints too much money. Sekiro printed too much money. Bloodborne printed too much money. Given I love all of those games, they're way more popular than Armored Core ever was.
Wait, why don't they just make a Mecha game that feels like Dark Souls?
It was Armored Core.
No, not necessarily.
I don't know.
It's more giant mecha swords, right?
So here's the thing. I would love a game with the graphic fidelity of Metal Wolf, but more updated gameplay systems. And in theory, that would be moderately cheap to make because you wouldn't need all the infinite engine/art assets to be made.
I mean,
But that's the most niche bullshit.
I'll
it's not
even
gonna
accept a remake.
I would take a remake of Last Raven or something.
Oh, I'd expect I'd take a remake of For Answer, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So I still have a good way to play For Answer. I still have my copy for the PS3. I don't have a good way to play Last Raven or 3 or any of those.
Yeah, but they move so slow.
They did, but that's kind of the appeal though. It's more like a I guess like a realistic mecha game, if a mecha game can be realistic, you feel?
Yeah.
Whereas 4-H is
No,
very much a Gundam fantasy.
no, that's exactly why. It just fulfills every sick and twisted beam sword.
Power trip, stomp on the crunchies.
Yeah.
Oh man, all I want to do is step on people.